Lights the lights, lights the lights, lights the lights, lights the lights. How delightful. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, yeah, this is a awkward moment for me because I don't even know what I'm doing. But this is the joy of what I do. It doesn't matter. We're just gonna go ahead and try and hook these things up. I'm not even sure what we'll title it. Maybe we'll come up with a title in the end. So first, anyway, I have these bratwurst that I already went ahead and pretty much boiled in its own water and oil. Well, I boiled it in a little bit of water at a time and cooked it in its own oil. Sprinkled some seasoning on there. Not anything too fancy, like some chili powder, some of the, what is it called again? Tony's Creole seasoning, as well as some sage, garlic salt. Yeah, so just kind of hook that up and cook that up. And it left this pot here, and we're going to revisit that pot. And as you can see, I threw some garlic in there. That's just the oil and water straight from the bratwurst. I figured we're going to continue with the bratwurst taste throughout the part of the dish. Y'all have to understand, y'all at home with light right now. I don't even want to tell you what time it is, okay? And then you try to put out a health warning as to what time we cooking bratwurst.
Tell Michelle Obama on us.
Right. So, Michelle, I'm putting about half of a butter stick in the pan. Season it up, put a little garlic salt in there. You know, like without the garlic, because we got the garlic going in with the bratwurst. You know, but I still like the garlic flavor in almost everything I do. So that's that. So I got that going here. I'm gonna go ahead and add some hot sauce. Ooh. Now, this is red hot. Anybody, I mean, whatever your hot sauce of choice is. I prefer Louisiana's hot sauce. I like the bite in it, but red hot is good. Cooking with what we got. So I'm melting that down, putting it all together. I want some parsley in there too. The parsley is for color as well as flavor. I like the flavor of parsley. I like this, a butter herb pasta is always good with parsley in it. So I'm going to put that in there. Then, I have this relish out. It's dill, pickled relish. So it's not quite the sweet relish that we thought it might have been. Faye is hungry, so I'm trying. I figured that we're gonna do something like a. No, I'm not really. We're doing pasta, but to eat it with a bratwurst, I think it needs that. I mean, bratwurst has what usually on a hot dog you put relish, so that's what I thought about when I thought about doing this dish. I want the heat on it as well. So I don't really want to cook the peppers out. I'm going to add the spinach because I love spinach. You got it. And I have this feeling that it's going to add a lot of attitude to the angel here. Now, if I thought about it before I put it in there, I think I probably would have chopped it up some more because angel hair is really small. But spinach shrivels up pretty well. Yeah, it looks pretty. How's it smell?
It does smell. It's very aromatic, if I can make up that word right there.
Aromatic?
There we go.
I think that's a word.
I was taking a shortcut. Okay? Shortcut.
I was just saying, I think, I'm not sure. So, yeah, so I'm cooking down the spinach. You see it don't take no time for spinach to shrivel up and do what it gotta do. So I guess what you could say is I'm kind of imitating because you didn't have any hot dog buns or anything like that. So I'm kind of imitating a relish or a topping that would go on top of a bratwurst. But in this case, it's actually going to be the bedding to the dish because we're using pasta. So I'm going to go ahead and put my angel here that looked like it got a little stuck. We don't want that. We want them to be as loose as possible. So we play it up, toss it up, put it in. It'll be fine because the butter in there will loosen it up some too. I didn't break it. I wanted them to stay pretty long. So we'll see what's up with that. So I didn't break it in half this time. Let me see what happens with the little bit that I got here. So, get it off the side. Ooh, angel hair, Lord Jesus. So I'm getting it in. Stirring it up. Put this heat down a little bit. Okay, so look at the color on that and the attitude on that. I think what I want to do now, because I'm really not done, is to add just a little water because I feel like it's kind of sticky to the bottom. Just a little droplet here. See that? So this is, like I said, going to serve kind of like a relish, but as you see, I got this buttermilk here. I want to make it a little creamy. Buttermilk dressing. That's about 2 tablespoons. I said a measurement.
Gotcha.
I said a measurement. Let me get a little bit more of that. You know what? I have this new feeling about lime juice. I think I'm gonna put some lime juice. Give it, like, do the same thing water do, but with a whole lot more flavor to it. So just a hint of the buttermilk dressing, because I don't want it to be overpowering. I don't want it to be extremely creamy, because that's not the point of the buttermilk. Is actually to lighten up the flavor of what's going on in the pot, and to just kind of give the pasta more attitude. And look at that. I am going to add just a little bit more of the pasta. Okay, so that's going down. Okay, that's pretty much done. Just making sure it's mixed in right. We don't want a noodle uncovered. Not a noodle. Alright, so that looks good. Pretty much roasted the garlic in the oil first. And now I got the butter spreading out. While that's happening, I don't know, I have a feeling for maple syrup. So I'm going to put that in there too. That's about, I was going to tell you. That's about 2 tablespoons. A tablespoon and a half, 3/4, and if you come a little closer and look in here at my golden deliciousness, I done sauteed down the onions and the peppers. But if you notice, I cut the peppers pretty thick because I wanted it to still kind of have this crunch to it. Like I said, I'm playing with the pork bratwurst. Now, I want it to be coated in that. So I'm going to go ahead and put the bratwurst back. I cut them in half, you know, just for elegant eating. Nothing, you know, specifically for any particular reason. But this way now, not only could the bratwurst cook with the peppers and the onion, but it can also reestablish its own flavor in the meal. Doesn't that smell good? I think it smells great. So, if you look over here, I have mushrooms. Now, I didn't quite want the mushrooms to shrivel all the way up under the heat. I kind of wanted to keep a little of a salad feel. So, while I'm letting that kind of realign itself, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and shut the stove off. So anyway, I have mushrooms. Pour that in there. I didn't want to chop it up. I didn't want to do none of that. Now, I'm just going to mix it so that it at least gets the seasoning and sauce that's going on in with everything else. But I really just want it there for attitude of style, because when I plate it, it's going to look really nice with the golden mushrooms off to the side. But I don't want them browned and shriveled up. So that's why I turned the heat off. Because you can eat mushrooms raw in your salad, so it's not like it's detrimental that it's cooked. I just think it needs a little bit more of that love, saucy love. Alright, so as usual, I'm going to show you the end picture at the end of the video. Once again, thanks for tuning in to Lights Delights. It's late. My energy might be different, but that's alright. We change moods, swings, whatever. I'm a Virgo. See, I ain't even wearing my bangles. Got my unk from my friend Phaedra. She gave it to me. Unk earrings. Anyway, so I'm gonna play. Alright, so it's late, but we trying to party. And we ain't trying to be tardy for the party either. No. So anyway, I'm about to mix a drink. This here is a strawberry vodka that I had used to marinate my grapes for my chicken salad. That's how much I used. It wasn't much, see? But anyhow, we're going to get right tonight. And I'm thinking we just go ahead and put a little something in there for y'all. Just a little something more for y'all. I don't usually measure, so you know, I'm just going with the vibe of how we feel. That looks good. So I got that. And I also still have my strawberry lemon limeade here. So I figured since it's strawberry vodka, strawberry lemon limeade, I'm gonna go ahead and put some lime sherbet. Yes, that's right. I said it. Lime sherbet in there. This is what we had in the fridge. See, this is what was had in the fridge. Lime sherbet. See, this Phaedra's house. You don't have to ask her about that. But yeah. Then I got the like I said, the limeade, and I have frozen it, so it's already icy, which is good because I want this drink to be kind of frosty. Put the whole thing in because I forgot how much vodka I had put in the first place. So this strawberries at the bottom that's been in the drink. And I think we already gonna call this the strawberry lime frosty. What you think?
Okay.
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 Grown frosty.
Lights the lights, lights the lights, lights the lights.